Hey, what is up, everybody? TippinFedoraMan here, tipping my hat to all you lovely ladies and gents. So before we get into what this video is going to be about, which I mean you guys already know because you guys have the title, but I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for getting the previous video over 100 views. You guys have no idea how mind-blowing that is, especially for a tiny channel like mine. And since it's barely starting, it's just so mind-blowing, and I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for making my day. You guys cannot imagine the smile that I had on my face when I saw that big hundo on my video. I was like, oh, yes! People actually like my creativity, my ideas, they're finally spreading! Yay! But, just wanted to say thank you guys so much. That means a lot to me. So, if you guys really want to see more of what I'm about to do now, if you guys want to see more of this type of videos, please like the video, comment on the video that you want more, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you're really nice, please share this video with people, because you never know if people will enjoy the content just as you have. So before we get into the tips of how to guarantee a win or how to get to the top 10 100% of the time, gotta keep 3 things in mind. First thing, stay calm. There will be times where you will get into a house or any type of structure and you will only find a common revolver, and if you play this game, common revolvers are not good in any type of situation, because you can be in point blank and you still miss. You can even be like aiming at the guy's head and he won't be moving and you still miss. And the next thing, you want to stay positive. There will be times where you will land with nothing and the opponent will have nothing. And you know what you guys do? You guys fight with pickaxes. Literally, you guys play the definition of Minecraft PvP in this game. If you don't have a sword, you go for the pickaxe and you freaking demolish that guy's face. But just stay positive and everything will go your way. Next thing, keep a track of your resources. Be over 300 or 250 and you guys will be fine, and you guys will be able to do what I'm about to talk about in this video. So, if you guys have played any other type of Battle Royale game, such as PUBG, H1Z1, or whatever else is out there, I guess DayZ counts. But if you guys have ever played those types of games, you guys don't know that they don't have this type of like mechanic, which is just building. You can build ramps, pyramids, walls, and floors. And since I knew this, I've truly fallen in love with Fortnite, because it's just so much fun to just build whatever you want. You make these awesome bases. And when the people see those bases, they're like, "Nani?" Or they go, "Wow, like that's a big base." But before building the base, there are 2 things or 2 types of building. First type is defense. So defensive building is when you build a wall right in front of you to stop the bullets from hitting you, and then you build a ramp to get that upper angle on your enemy. So what this basically does to your enemy is that he can only see your head while you can see his entire body. This gives you such an edge, and I will show you why. Because this guy was so rude. I was trying to explain and trying to get the clip for this. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna shotgun your wall and floor," and I was like, "I'm not having it, boy!" And I shot him in the face, and well, I didn't shoot him in the face, I shot him in the chest. But you know what? Whatever, close enough. The next thing, this is more for like your advanced people. It's the alternative to ramps, and that's when you edit the pyramid and you take the furthest 2 squares and you press them, and then it turns into a ramp. So this just makes building faster, especially if you're a console player. With PC, your keys are binded. You have it easy. With us, we have input delay, so with the ramp you go 1, 2, 3, and with the newer version you just go left, and then you're done. And then you go, "Wow, I can build fast now." So here's an example of using a few ramps. It's pretty cool. It built faster than that guy, that's for sure. So that guy doesn't get his stairs until like another 2 minutes. But I'm able to build a second layer here just to get a better angle at him and just to be more safe. And before you start fighting, please remember to cover the back. You never know if there's gonna be someone that comes. So let me just do that real quick. So this guy, I don't know what he was thinking. He could have just chopped down the tree and could have completely won that fight if he would have chopped down that tree. But he was building underneath, and then he decides to build up, and I'm like, "Yeah, no, bro, I'm not having it." So I just dink him in the face, and he loses. But yeah, that pretty much covers defensive building. Just build a ramp and wall, and you're practically good. You're practically protected, and you have the best angle. Next type, offense. So offensive building is basically just you grab a ramp, and you just basically go to the other guy's structure, and you completely take over. But in this type of fight, you usually shoot first. You shoot first without any building, and then as soon as he starts building, that's when you build. And you see, this is kind of a really aggressive type of playstyle. This is basically offensive building at its finest. And then he does it to me too, where he builds a ramp and he tries to get a better angle on me, but I'm just like, yeah, no boy, I'm better than you. So take a shotgun in the face, which he did. In this next clip, the guy tried to come from behind me, and I was like, nope, I ain't having it. So I grabbed the shield pot that, I don't know, I think he left there. I don't know why he left it there, but he left it there. So I grabbed the shield pot, and I hear him coming, and I'm like, nope, I'm going to start playing defensively here. Build a wall, bam, boom. And then this is when I realized, hey, he's inside the shed. So I can get a better angle definitely a better angle if I build a floor and just go on top of the roof. In this sort of situation, you want to break the roof down. This usually scares him away and makes him run outside, like what he's about to do right now. And this throws him into a panic, so he starts missing all of his shots, and I'm over here just like connecting them left and right. And this one, this is turning a person's defense into your favor. So this guy was standing still, which is something you never want to do in this game. Never stand still, always stay moving. Because if the second you stand still, you're gonna get shot in the face. So I don't know what this guy was thinking. I don't know what he was gonna do, but he was already low, and he decided not to build a ramp. And if he would have built a ramp, I think I would have been in very much trouble, or in a lot of trouble. English. But I hear another guy coming, and I'm like, you know what? I can turn these guys' walls into my favor. So I build a ramp, and I'm like, huh, I have an angle. So jump and shoot in the face. And he goes down. And I am in this situation, I practically take over fatal shields. I basically win the game because I'm able to loot and I'm able to do whatever the heck I want. This next step isn't more for advanced players. Newbies, pay close attention because you might get into this if you decide to take these tips. This is called resetting, which basically means when you get into a build battle and basically you and your opponent are building hella fast. Like there'll be like ramps and floors and walls going everywhere. But usually what happens is you get into a situation like this where he builds that aggressive type of ramp, and this is going to force you out of your little hole, and then you're going to build a thing back, and this is very deadly because he has an angle on you. So you go back into your hidey hole, you build a floor over you, or like a little type of roof. This covers you from all angles, and then you just want to edit yourself out of the little structure, and then you start from 0 all over again. And then you reset by going back up to the same spot. Usually by this point, once you reset, the guy's going to be looking for you because he's going to be like, what the heck, where'd he go? So by this point, you just go back to his ramp, and then you have the angle now. So this basically causes you to win the gunfight, or it raises the chances of you winning the gunfight because there's still times where the guy can land a headshot. But I'm going to show you just to recap. Just edit yourself out of the way. So just edit the walls, edit the stairs, edit anything that you need to just to get out of that little cube of yours. Once that's done, and once you're back down on the ground, you have completely reset. And once you completely reset, you can start back from ground 0, and then you're completely ready to win that fight. So here's an example of what resetting looks like, especially when the opponent has better weapons and is probably better at building than you. And I'll just tell you what was going on. It's just a very scary situation because I was getting shot at from 2 different angles. So I decided to build a base, and I built it pretty damn fast. And God, that sniper shot is so cringe. But here I start to panic because he's shooting down my ramp, and I'm like, oh no, I don't have a floor. And then I realize, oh wait, I do have a floor. So in this kind of situation, you hear the most horrifying thing: explosives. And when you're building with wood and you have explosives coming at you, yeah, you're not gonna have a good time. So in cases like this, if he's stupid, he'll stay in the same spot. But if he's really smart and he knows what he's doing, he'll practically try to get another angle. So at this point, he shot the back, and I was like, no, I'm not having any of it. So I just reset, and then I catch him off guard. I mean, I didn't land the first shot, but I got 2 headshots, so it caused me to win the game. But anyways, that's resetting at its finest. Next tip is to listen. Listening in this game is so important. And this, I was out in the open. Don't ever do that, by the way. I was out in the open, and then I hear a guy building towards me, and I'm like, huh, interesting. And then I hear him go down on his ramp, and I'm like, where is he? So, you know, just keep listening. And then here's another good example of resetting. This guy, he starts, see, look, he builds that aggressive type of ramp, and this is when I'm like, no, I'm not having it. So I just jump down, and then I just reset myself. I start building the roof over me because I don't want him to gun me down from this guy. and then I hear him coming at me. And this is what I don't get about me. Anytime I play Fortnite, there's always people that chase me down. I'm like, boy, you don't need to. Listening is great. Just don't do it until the towers. And this is why. My God, where is everybody? I can't pinpoint them. Listening doesn't help. It doesn't. Not here. So, this is the next thing, and I think this might be the last thing that I might cover in this video. And that is choices. Choices in this game can cause you to win the whole thing with ease, or it can cause you to crash and burn so hard. In duos, it's a lot easier to do the choices because you're discussing with the team, and in squads, it's practically a lot easier because you have 3 teammates to tell you, hey, this is what we need to do, and you guys can follow a plan. When you're in solo, it's a lot more difficult because choices come from your own mind, and you got to think about what's best for you. In this type of situation, what the guy did was not a good choice. He's trying to come at me out in the open when I had an upper angle on him. In this situation, picking a gun is kind of hard because he's on the roof and you're on the bottom floor. So just stick with the shotgun. If you have a pump shotgun, it's better. If you have a tactical shotgun, then try your best to win. I think the best thing to do with the tactical, if you're in that type of angle, is just to switch your assault rifle and try to get a headshot or 2, and then finish him off with your shotgun if you can. But choices in this game will make or break you. There's always a chance that you're gonna end up low, or you're gonna end up with 0 damage. But there's always gonna be the chance that I killed this guy, but now I'm getting shot from someone else, and then you're gonna get low, or you might possibly lose the game at that point because you're getting shot from the back. So not to mention, there's also drop packages in this game, and you might want to be like, I need better gear. So what do? You can use the drop package for bait, kill the guy, and then you can get it for yourself, or you can grab it first, or not. Well, yeah, you can grab it first, but you gotta build around it as well, so that way you don't get shot, and then you'll be safe and you'll grab the package. But just remember that when you do that, people are going to notice you. You're going to practically be a running target. So, anyways, I got nothing left to say. This is the last thing that's going to happen in this video. That's me using this guy, using a defense on this guy. And this guy had a grenade launcher. Practically no threat at all. Because all I got to do is just build around you, build a little half ramp coming from the back. And that's it. That's basically how you win. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Press start.